Alright everyone, welcome back. Kult of Athena blade reviews. We have the Windlass Ulfberht Sword. See right here. Boom. So double-edged Viking sword, got a sweet little pommel to it, short handguard. Take a look at some specs on it, some up-close looks, and of course, do some cut testing. Let's get to it. Length, a little bit over 35 inches for this one. Got a brazilnut pommel for this one. Not as polished up. This is a blemished item. That's why we're using it for the cut testing and this review. We've got a short handguard from Windlass. 1065 high carbon steel for this blade. So we got a double-edged sword. This has been sharpened. So if you're looking to get this sharpened, we can offer a sharpening service for you. Just click the little button on the link for this one at cultofathena.com. A little bit over 30-inch blade. As you can see, kind of a broad tip to it. Obviously more of a broad slashing weapon. You have your thrusting as well. Looking at it as far as the length is concerned, you'll notice that if I bring this all the way to my hip socket, and then I drop it down, it just about touches the ground within like half an inch of there. If I flip this up very carefully, you'll see the length. It's almost really at the top of my head here, showing you that the length is actually very particular. From the head protection up top, you've got the full coverage. If you go down to the knee, you don't need to squat down in order to have the whole length of the weapon protect your low line. So you have full coverage, which is pretty awesome. All right, so then we take a look at the scabbard. It's a leather scabbard with a steel tip and also a steel piece right here. So when you draw it, the hand is a little bit more protected. You'll notice we have a little bit of X's here, a little bit of crosses on here. Kind of a more traditional Viking scabbard, if you will. A little bit harder, more dense of a scabbard than most Windlass ones. This one, really solid. What I really like about this blade is obviously the broad slashing ability to it, which you're gonna see in a little bit, but it feels really good in the hand. My favorite feature is actually the handle and the brazilnut pommel as well. Got this very wide pommel. Why the wide pommel? You'll see the heel of my hand here. I actually have a callus there because of that, but you'll see the heel of the hand rests very easily into that with this right angle, and also allows that in a hypothetical situation or a battle situation, if you were to pull the thrust out or something got stuck and you need to pull the slash out, you're not going to lose your weapon. So without that, if you just had this a straight handle, you may lose that in the retention if your hand was slippery, or if you need to slash that through if you were actually making contact to another weapon or to somebody's head. In weight, 2 pounds, 10 ounces for this one. Obviously a single-handed blade, literally the handle tells you that by how short it is. I like the short handle, it feels very secure. It's got some weight to it, so the slashes are covering a lot of ground, but you're still able to maneuver with it. If you're doing cut testing with it, totally able to do that as well. So what I want to do from here is do some up-close looks at this blade out of the scabbard, and then we're going to go to some cut testing. How long is that?
Minute 40.
Cool, you can cut it. All right, so from here, let's pan to the cut testing and see what this blade can do. So I figured out how to finally get this cut stand to work. So what you want to do, because we're not going to do this inside obviously, and put stakes in there so we have the little holes. You gotta get some weights, something that's, this is well over 100 pounds for both these kettlebells. So what you want to do is get that way you can get some leverage into it, and then really work out with this one. Sweet. So you see it comes in a little tube. You can throw a tatami in there. Thanks for joining me for this blade review, the Windlass Steelcraft's Ulfberht Sword. So as we see with this one, 1065 high carbon steel, cut really well. It's been sharpened by our sharpening guy over at the warehouse at Kult of Athena. Super great job, very, very great edge that he put on this, razor sharp. So if you like blades like this, you want to see more windlass blades, go and leave me a comment below and let me know what you want to see in the coming future with blade reviews. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. Talk to you soon.